So I wanted to end this section with a document that has become pretty important in U.S. history. Um, George Washington's farewell address is actually read in Congress, in the Senate every year since the end of the 19th century. The farewell address not only tells us about the state of the country at the time that George Washington left office, which was in 1796, but more importantly, it serves as a warning for a lot of things that Washington believed were going to take place if people were not vigilant about democracy. And so one of the things that I would like you to do is go ahead and read it. It is a couple of pages long. Pay attention to how he connects to many of the issues that we have talked about so far in terms of revolutions. At the time that Washington is writing this farewell address, he does so because Thomas Jefferson was planning to run for office, and so he chose to basically step down. And things were increasingly contentious in the country. John Adams becomes kind of the face of what will become the Federalist Party or perspective in the country. Thomas Jefferson is going to be leading a group that becomes known as the Jeffersonian Republicans. And so he is predicting very much many of the things that we actually do see pass later on. So anyways, take a look at this, compare it to the different ideals that are expressed in some of the other documents, and sort of how George Washington actually sees the way to move forward. Again, this particular address was originally written by Madison, rewritten by Hamilton. Only a couple of things remained from Madison's original version. So most of it is going to be Hamilton and then edits by George Washington. Shortly, of course, unfortunately, after this document is written, he actually passes away in 1799. But he is definitely somebody who shows a real awareness of not only what's happening within the country, but also how outside forces, the events that are taking place in France, the events that are taking place in England and Spain are actually shaping the fate of the nation. And of course, this is going to continue until the War of 1812 for the United States, when the England finally decides to relinquish its claim on the former colonies. Anyways, enjoy, and I look forward to your posts this week.